Just woke up, turned my phone on. Hey, you. You. Hey, you. Hey, you. That's right. Just woke up, turned my phone on. I get an Ambler alert. Ambler alert, And I couldn't help but think. So I do that sometimes. And I also thought, if I talk about this, people think I'm mean. Everybody's mean nowadays. If you don't like a particular regulation or authority or even something put in your head that you could be authority and you don't know it and you think it's good. It's an Ambler alert. I woke up to an Ambler alert. It's supposed to be a good thing. I already did a video, but this lovey walked behind me and she looked over and her head came out of my coffee cup, so I had to delete that. But anyway, right away I thought we're controlled by, like I said, nothing against Ambler alert and real things happen to people. But this is where my point comes out of it. Real things are happening to your kids, to our kids everywhere, and to people everywhere, all over the world. But they got you alerted by one notification. You got an Ambler alert. Here comes the joke. It's a joke, world. It's a joke. Joke is, everything is named a particular way. That one that came from a real story. How many other stories are untold? Untold stories about people getting kidnapped and tortured, and they are right now in other countries. Not in other countries, in your own country. But my point is, they got you to focus on one thing. They told you what's important. Here comes the part. I couldn't help but thinking, what if the kid's name was Butch? And every time you got a notification when somebody was kidnapped, Butch alert. You got an Luke alert. Luke. It's a Luke alert, or Bruce. Bruce alert. Bruce alert. That kid sounds tough enough to take care of himself. Lukey, he's pretty tough. That kid could fight his way out of there. Probably jump out of the car. Kyle? It's a Kyle alert. Just went off on my phone. Kyle, he's pretty tricky kid. He'll probably misdirect them, guide them up around the side of the playground, jump out of the car, and go to the police station right next door. That's what Kyle would do. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But Amber Alert or Heather Alert comes up on your screen. What would you do? You jump out of bed, tell all your friends it's a Heather Alert. Or a Susan Alert. It's kind of a cute name. You wouldn't want anything to happen to Susan. But Bruce or Rodney? Could you imagine? Rodney Alert. Rodney Alert. Sure is a Rodney Alert. What? Both of them? Rodney and Bruce Alert. Rodney and Bruce Alert. We better go find Rodney and Bruce. Nah, they're probably in that ditch that they play in the woods. Probably throwing rocks and breaking bottles. Don't worry about them. They'll be all right. It's Rodney and Bruce. But you can take it a little further. See, the one-eyed farmers control your minds with all these different alerts. Not only that, it's stir-fried words with pictures. They give you the pictures. They stir-fry the words just right. And you eat them up like birds. Eat them up like birds. And you get full of it. Full of it. Bird poop everywhere. Birds are pooping everywhere and you're slipping on your own poop. slipping on their own poo. Running this way, running that way, notification, run this way, run that way, slipping on your poo. Slipping on one-eyed farmer bird poo. You know what I mean? In the meantime, you get this alert for one thing. All of your attention is one thing. When you get taught about different initials on your news media that repeatedly tell you about these different organization groups, and they want you to jump through hoops for them, or you're bad. That's pretty sad. And that's my point. Nothing against Amber. We should all look for Amber, Heather, Bruce, Luke, Kyle, and Rodney. And even William. William, his dad, with a name like that, his dad's probably a banker, owns a few banks, and has stocks in all the richest things that you wouldn't even want to buy, or you couldn't buy. Alright, we'll include William too. Oh, there I got a notification on my machine. Ultimate Fighting Championship. Time to fight now, everybody. Time to fight. Ultimate Fights. Okay. Check it out. Anyway, that's my thoughts of being controlled at the drop of a hat or a notification. Have a nice day, offended world.